That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score and then tie. It's 8 apiece.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And next is the designated hitter, Charlie Wayne. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball, that's out.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
A great showcase of hustle tracking that ball down. They didn't get the out, but that's still a good baseball play right there.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gregory Lang won't go any further, and the opener fails to get them a single out. So not what they were hoping for. New pitcher on the mound in a minute. A new arm into the game, the righty, Andy Welch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Inside corner for a strike. Two on, 1 out. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 1-2. Solano wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. There's one. What a double play that was. And over.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
New pitcher on now, Dave Fordyce. And here's the catcher, Dan Hahn. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's out.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Hank Mendoza preparing to come on if needed. And that one fouled off. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Aye.
tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. Oh, down about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 9-8.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Brent Buckner. And that one is lifted in the air. Corona should have this one. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hey!
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. Through 8 full, the Lions on top here, 9-8. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. New pitcher on here, Benito Gonzalez.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pena leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now?
Hey!
You'll one. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And the batter now, Felipe Trejo. Ball 1, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Early on that fastball, I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. They're putting off speed pitch in this next one.
And he takes one right on the block. And the count's even at 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. Takes off.
That's out.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2. 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. Well, he spits on that road.
This one trail, right center field. That one headed for the fence and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 11-9.
That right there's a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Benito Gonzalez gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New arm out of the bullpen, Samuel Segura.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. Richie Hammer, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was late. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Moving in the bullpen, Lamont Lewis. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. And the 0-2. Hit connects on the curveball, struck him out.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The other way, and it stays fair. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 25, Michael.
In the box now as he leaves that one up high. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Miss.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And on second, 2 down. That's in there. 3-2 now.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles on top, 11-9. Coming on for the Orioles, Sean Swan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. And
that's
ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Gomez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Close, but called the ball. And a count 2-1. Challenge from behind it this year. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Missed
Ball, that's it.
inside with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
11-9 the final as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long